Hello, I'm Maxwell, and I help young men find purpose in life. Today, I want to be talking about striving towards a goal. So, this idea of being young and masculine is setting goals and achieving them. If we live a Hellenistic life where we focus on more pleasure and just float around and live an easy life, we don't get anything done. So, that's why we visualize a goal. Okay, we want to be in the gym for X amount of years so we can achieve this vision that we have. And then we set the actionable steps of going out and achieving them. I could talk about lifestyle, the difference between, Hellenistic goal striving. And I'll touch on it actually right now. So you might say, okay, I'm just in this phase, you want to live this easy life. It's easy to wake up as late as you want, to go to bed whenever you want, to eat whatever you want. It sounds amazing, but you got to grow up and realize in life it's not that way. You can't be a kid forever. You have to start adding in some discipline in your life so you can live and actually gain what you want. I've lived both, and I always go back to the more disciplined because there's certain men in this world, and I feel like I'm one of them, that just has this belief in their mind on how they were raised, on how they were born, whatever it was, that I can't be a loser. I can't live an easy life. I must always choose the discipline. But towards this goal striving, and the beauty of it is understanding that you can have goals throughout every part of your life. Goals with women, the gym, business, relationships, anything. You can have a goal. And how I was always taught to do my goals, well, is the first one is to find out what is your goal. Do you want to go into the gym? Do you want to go into a career? What are you focusing on? And what part of that avenue can you set this little marker on of figuring out that's what I want to do or I want to achieve? For the gym, it's we have this visual of what would I look like with 30 more pounds of muscle? And we visualized that when we were younger. And then we got in the gym, and our main goal was okay to achieve this crazy physique. Okay, now that we are actually in the field doing the work, reality kicks in, and we think, okay, we gotta misplace it, we gotta move it around, adjust. So you get that initial dream of what you want to achieve. You actually start working towards it, and you have to readjust. With goals, there is reasonable and then there is unrealistic goal setting. Unrealistic goal setting is using common sense and or logic to realize the goal that you have just set isn't going to happen. Reasonable one is again with logic, with common sense, is this is actually attainable. Now, I like to actually set my goals with a little bit of sprinkle of unrealistic. Because with this unrealistic, that's going to set you to strive more. If you know that you could easily gain, I don't know, let's say 10 pounds in 5 months. What if you tried 20 pounds in 5 months? What if you tried to achieve a said goal, but to extreme? What if you actually pushed? So if you had this threshold of your goals and or purpose of, oh, I want to gain this amount of weight in this amount of time, what if you just bump it up ever so slightly? Because if you have this idea of, oh yeah, this goal that I have is so easily attainable, you won't actually put in the hard work to attain it. That's the crazy part. So you have to make sure your goals are a little bit unattainable in your brain so you actually believe that you can have the strength to go out and achieve them. And then there's more solid, reasonable goals. Understanding that, okay, yeah, I can go to the gym 4 times a week every single day. Super easy. That's reasonable. Now it just becomes a commitment part and this building steps towards it. If our initial idea, back to this gym idea, was to go into the gym and build a aesthetic physique. Okay, what are some actionable steps? Because you can set goals every single day, but at the end of the day, you're just wishing in one hand, shitting in the other. Because you can, oh, my goal is to be a fucking billionaire. Okay, but how are you getting there? Are you just manifesting it or visualizations? No, you actually you have to get off your ass and find, how do I connect A, me, to B, where I want to be, and everything fucking in between there. Okay, for the gym, you get a membership or you start doing push-ups. And then it's learning about macros, splits, bulking, cutting. And after years and years and years, you can finally get to B, which was your end goal. So I just wanted to say some things like that, but understanding setting goals is very important in life. It gives you a set solidarity of actually writing down what you want to achieve, but you can't get confused with having too many goals. Of course, or like the journaling, we write down our mind to untangle it. We write down our goals and look at them every single day so we know which path we're going on. But not to dilute ourselves is not to have too many goals, as in like main goals. Because we can have like, okay, I want to bench this much, or I want to talk to this many people, or I want to make sure my sleep's right. All these like little self-improvement, tips and things we're working on. But to actually have like 1, 2, 3 purposes that we're pursuing in life. Because if we have these grand ideas, these grand things we want to pursue, gym, like a business, maybe in school, like if you just keep adding to this list of personal things we're trying to go out and pursue, I've already talked about when you're like strung in different avenues, it's pulling your attention apart, and you have to be reasonable of understanding if you want to achieve your goals, you got to make sure you narrow your vision onto it. Because you might have 10, 20 goals. Are you going to achieve them all? That's crazy if you could. But if you just have one goal, you work towards it, you're going to get it done. So hopefully this inspired you to write down some reasonable goals. I always write my goals at the beginning of the year, and of course they adapt and change, and I add new ones. But there's no better feeling in life than seeing at the end of the year that you achieved all the goals you originally wrote down. So hopefully you found some value in this video, and now you can go out and set your own goals and conquer the day. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this.